Hey, this is my second video in my Setar journey, and since the last time I I learned much more about how to hold the Setar, and it actually improved my skill already by a lot. So I will show you what I learned. I was basically holding the Setar like this, or maybe like this, but it was parallel to my body, right? And actually you need to move it forward by 30 degrees and then upwards by 30 degrees as well. So upwards, forwards. And still the weight of the Setar is mostly held by my left hand. I'm also balancing it here. And with my right hand, what I can do is on my wrist put 3 fingers like this. So like this, and then where my third finger touches, I remember that position on my wrist, and this is where I touch the Setar roughly in this region. So like the top right. With my thumb, I just press the side of the rim here, and then with my ring finger and middle finger, I have them quite straight, so it should be a 90-degree angle. And another thing that I learned is you should not hit the string straight like this, but slightly diagonal, also 30 degrees. So I thought it was interesting that those 3 angles, like upwards, forwards, and the striking angle is 30 degrees. And yeah, with these adjustments, I noticed it's so much easier to play. I didn't change a lot. I was playing the exercise for 1 or 2 times since the last video, and just making these small adjustments improved made it much easier for me to play. So I thought this was a really interesting insight, how a couple small adjustments together have such a huge impact already. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video where I learned all of that, and I will link it in the description because it was very helpful to me. So yeah, I probably need a couple more days to get more used to how to hold the Setar. Oh yeah, and the left hand should be perpendicular to the neck, and then with your index finger, middle finger, and ring finger you can hit the strings. Yeah, so I'm just playing the same exercise as in the last time. And I think it also makes so much sense to at least train this exercise once a day, because basically since yesterday I discovered so many new things that I need to care about, like how to hold the Setar. I think especially with my right hand, I still can improve a lot how I'm holding it. And every time I'm playing the exercise, I'm basically figuring out small nuances and adjustments here and there. It's quite the subconscious process, but of course I can be more conscious about it. So for example, I already noticed that like changing the angle here slightly has an impact on how easy it is to hit the strings. So there's some experimentation involved as well. Of course, now I know roughly the basic concept of how to hold the Setar, but now it's about figuring out kind of a combination of all the parameters I have that works best for me. And repetition is what helps you do that, right? If I do it 10 more times, then I build up like a range of experiences, and I understand the single parameters better. Like, what happens if I push the setar more to the front or more to the back? I need to build an intuitive understanding of that, right? And this happens just by exercising. I was also watching some master players of the setar. They are amazing masters of the setar, and they have a very unique style, all of them. For example, they basically hold the setar however they want to. Once you understand the basics, you can break out of these rule of thumbs. But as a beginner, those basics are really helpful. So right now I'm basically just following the basics I learn to the letter, because I don't have another reference point, and it's also very helpful. But like Mohammad Reza Lotfi, a setup player I really like. He's one of the biggest setup players. Like when you see him play, he doesn't hold the setar like I do, like not at all. And he also sometimes plays with the back of his nail like this, or even with his thumb. Yeah, that's really incredible to see him play. But it also gives me so much inspiration to just watch those people who play it the best, you know? It's like watching soccer players and then trying to play soccer like they do. Yeah, and, as you can see, I'm much more comfortable with the exercise than I was yesterday. And the different grip of the setar made a huge difference, actually. Of course, also my right finger is more used to play the strings and so on. That also helps. And I'm sure I still have like ton of room for improvement. Yeah, but just keeping to do that will get me in the right direction, right? In a couple of days from now, I can go to the next exercise. So what I haven't talked about yet is playing different sounds. So this is supposed to be a C. C Mr. Feet is supposed to play a C. I also haven't tuned my setar yet. I don't know how that works. But soon I will be able, or soon it's important for me to start playing the different sounds according to the sheet. Like then I can play some simple songs. So for example, this is C, and I think this is D, E, G, and then I don't know how the in German we say sound ladder, how it continues. Maybe like this, something like this. Yeah, that's not quite right yet, but I'll get there. Yeah, so I already feel much more comfortable than last time. There's a lot of new things I have to figure out, a lot of new parameters, and I will also explore many new more parameters I don't even know about yet, and it's a really exciting time for me. Like every day I learn so much more about the setup from a theoretical point of view, and then I need to execute it, right? In the physical world as well. But that's where practicing comes in. And practicing, I really enjoy it right now, so I hope this keeps going. Whenever, like after lunch or something, I try to just play for 5 minutes in the evening. So I have twice a day where I just play. And yeah, it really calms me down and helps me to just get better step by step. Yeah, I'm already looking for the next time. Bye bye.